This is the Anker Solix C1000 Gen 2. I hope this is a cinematic enough look, but it looks awesome. It has kind of the same general vibe, but updated, more advanced, kind of more, I really like the new look. It looks clean, advanced, and it has a really nice screen, which I'll show you in a second. But the first thing is how it compares to some of the other batteries that we've looked at before. One, it's smaller, and two, it has a better continuous output, a higher continuous output than the Jackery 1000 I reviewed and the Delta 3, EcoFlow Delta 3. This one has a 2000 watt continuous output, and the other ones have between 15 and 1800 continuous output. So something you can use for a little bit higher wattage. First thing you see on here is you see these five plugs on the front. The first four are your normal outlets. The one on the side is a surge outlet, give you more power from that outlet. Then you have a nice new updated screen, and this button allows you to switch between multiple different screens that give you more data, so you don't always have to be using the app. All this data is on the app, but you can also see it on the screen now, which is cool. You have the 3 USB-C. The first USB-C is a 15 watt, then a 140 watt, and then another 140 watt, and then you have a 15 watt USB-A. So all the power plugs that you would need, that I would ever need on this. Again, you have the USB-A and then 3 USB-Cs, as well as the 5 wall plugs, which give you really anything you'd need for 1000 watt. I don't see a need for any other plugs on something like this. One of the things I really love about this power station is that it has the normal solar plug, the standard solar plug that's on any other, any solar panel that you're going to get has this solar plug. And so you can use any solar panel. You don't have to use the proprietary solar panel with some of the other battery manufacturers make you use their proprietary solar panel. But on this one, you have the standard solar panel you can plug in any solar panel onto, which is awesome. On the side here, you have a little bit bigger handles, which can be annoying because it does make the battery footprint a little bit bigger if you're wanting to kind of squish it into a place. Those battery handles do make it a little bit harder, but it does allow some ventilation. This is the car outlet, car plug that you can obviously use for any car outlet that you have. Again, over to the ventilation. The ventilation does help though because, or these handles help the ventilation because of it being always having those handles, so it can't be blocked. So for example, if you're going to squish it into a smaller place, it's not going to be blocked, which helps the ventilation, which is good. You have the screen again here that have multiple different modes. We're at 72%. You got this nice kind of like fuel gauge, which shows this is a semicircle. So now what we're going to do is we're going to plug in a George Foreman grill or like a panini grill and show you how that looks. This grill takes about 1000 watts, and right now actually 1152 watts is what it's taking right now. And these are one of the higher using devices. Anything that's heating it up with electric is going to be something that's going to be using a lot of power. And so I thought it was a good test, especially for something that you might use when you're out and about camping. This is a type of thing that you might bring a hot plate or one of these panini type of grills. And it says it's going to last about a little bit over half an hour. At 70% with powering something at 1140 watts. There's no sound right now. It is very, very quiet. There's no fan on. It's extremely quiet. I'm going to do another test later for a fridge, and the fridges only use about 100 watts or 200 watts. So obviously it can last a lot longer, but this is a little bit more of the higher end that you're going to be using this and sustaining this for, maybe 10 minutes. You're going to be able to use this and still have a good amount of power after cooking something for maybe 10, 20 minutes. So hope that helps. I'm going to do some more tests, some more detailed tests a little bit later. Hopefully this helps and gives you an idea of what this can do and how this maybe compares to some of the other batteries that are on the market.